friends and tubers. Welcome to Brooksy's Kitchen. We're going to do a little morel cooking today. A little bit of what is my favorite way to cook morels, and some stuffed into some deer tenderloin. So, I'm going to show you over here. Now, this isn't as big of a deer tenderloin as I would normally hope for, but I didn't get to kill a deer last year. This came from a friend of mine. The trick to doing a deer tenderloin is filleting it out like anything else you want to fillet out. Now you can do this even with a pork tenderloin, but it's so much better with a deer tenderloin. And normally I try to make the meat more than 1/4 of an inch thick.
She's busy! She's recording me cooking. Now you done screwed up my video.
Okay, so back here we've filleted it open one way this way. I want to do that again, back the other way. Yeah, I'm getting it. It's a little thicker than 1/4 inch. And the trick is, no matter what size your deer tenderloin is getting it flattened out thin enough where you can fill it up with mushrooms. See that part there is still a little bit thick, so we'll do that one more time. And a thicker tenderloin, folks, is a lot easier to actually fillet out than a thinner one. See, I ended up with that little hole right there, but that's not going to really hurt nothing by the time I thin it out.
Give our hands a little rinse here. Okay, then we're going to put, I don't like a ton of different seasonings. I like garlic powder, lots of it. I like lots of garlic. I eat lots of garlic powder on everything. A little onion powder.
Phew, that smells nasty.
And then some sea salt.
So ever uses.
To eat or cook with. Now, what we have over here is our morels soaking in water. Now, whether you're frying morels or cooking morels for whatever, when you prepare them and you get them to soak in water, salt water to kill the morel bugs, you just rinse them off, give them a little shake like that. You don't gotta squeeze them or nothing. Set them over on the other plate and keep pulling out your morels.
Now, my favorite ones to use for the deer tenderloins are always your much bigger yellows.
Hey, that's the one we got. One of them that we got.
Yep, it is one of them that you found.
Did you know you didn't put that part on the other video?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, it wasn't on there.
Now, a lot of people, like in my previous cooking morel video, my buddy chops them up real fine and dices them up and sautés them and all that. I don't do all that. I just like to straight up nothing but morel. No dicing, no slicing.
Hey, look at my Uncle Mike's petroglyphs.
Yeah, a long time ago when I repainted my walls with 3 different colors, I did the blue petroglyphs in the kitchen wall. Okay, step back, Mika.
What did you just call me?
You can put your first name. Now,
And laying the morels in here like so. And you can flip-flop them, lay them in there however you want. I just kind of do it like so. Put them in, give them a little squish down. And I'll take them and I'll break them up and fill up any holes. And you have like this and over here. And put a little bit there, and we'll shove a little there, and we'll shove a little there. Shove a little there. And we'll put a little bit of sea salt on them. Okay. Then you take your deer tenderloin and you roll it back up, just like so. Get it rolled up nice, and then here we got us some wooden steaks.
Stake the devil in the heart. Like you're gonna kill them all over again. Just stake them off like that.
Then I gotta give the hands a little rinse. And we do a little bit of garlic powder on top. A little bit of onion powder on top. A little sea salt on top. And since I'm a bachelor, and I love this non-stick aluminum foil to cover the pan with, so I ain't gotta worry about badly cleaning the pan later. That's the kind of crap that happens when you're single.
He's hilarious. Oh, see all friends and tubers.
Told you not to do that.
Do what?
And see, I'm gonna have to cut that crap out of the video.
But can I say I'll see all friends and tubers?
Yeah, I'll keep that on there. Now, back up. Okay. Then, what you just want to do, put your oven on 350. We're going to put it in there for 45 minutes.
That's a long time.
Not really.
That's 44.
Okay, we're going to put that in the oven and we will see you when it's done.
Now when it comes to frying morels, what I like to do, like I showed you, just rinse them. I don't, you know, a lot of people take these big ones and quarter them up. I like them big like that, but you just, a lot of people like to put egg and milk and then flour. To me, that takes away from the morel.
So I like to just do this right here. Throw them in, flip-flop them around. You get it to where you start getting too many in the bag, then you pull them out and put them on a plate to the side until your grease is ready. See? Nicely floured.
Okay, now when I deep fry morels, I like to do these great big thick ones first. Get them over with and out the way. That's a sandwich size there, folks. Old Grandpa had done put that in between two pieces of bread and eat it just like that. Okay, so we got to come over here, grab some of these other thick ones.
Lay them in there. That's the thing with the big ones. You can only fit so many. You drop them in your grease, let them go down. As long as you gotta have fresh grease every time. And that's the thing about deep fried foods. I'm not even supposed to eat deep fried foods.
I'm not an Asian rabbit. I can't live off of tofu and lettuce and only eat 20 grams of fat per day. A couple days a week I pull that off. Rest of the time we're in between 30 and 40. But when it comes to morels,
Like I said, I ain't gonna worry about it. I'll make sure I have an air fryer for next year. I tried to get one for this year, but this wasn't affordable.
What's an air fryer?
It fries with only heated air.
Really?
No oil, no butter.
Wow.
And see, lots of people, and I like them sauteed in butter, but I don't like them fried in butter. Butter over fries them. You have to overcook them. I don't like them overcooked or over fried.
Here's Jordan again. Jordan, say hi to the vlog.
Hi.
Fried to perfection. I could have added a few more in there. And you always want to, my helper ran off. You always want to salt them as soon as they come out. Alright, sorry. You always want to salt them while they're hot. Then you go back for your other thick ones.
there's a couple in here. I thought, yeah, like that one there. I just cut them open in the middle, make sure I could wash out any bugs that had them. Same with that one. I like to butterfly some of them. Look at your hand.
Hello, I'm Mr. Morel.
Getting ready to be fried. Hello. Yeah, I'm a nut. We know. Alright, drop that back. See if we can't fit a few more in there. As our timer on our loin's about 20 minutes.
If you have any smaller ones or smaller pieces, what I do is let them thick ones fry a little bit for a second or two and then drop in them smaller ones. It works out real good that way. Yeah. Now, give them a little pat. Get every bit of the grease soaked out of them that I can that I'm not supposed to eat. But I don't care. And then,
Wait for the main meal to eat the morels with. I always have to eat them right as they come out of the grease and get cool enough to pick up. I can never wait for the main dish to be ready before I start eating the morels. As soon as they're cool enough to touch and they're still hot, I like to start eating on them. Okay, it's been 45 minutes. I don't expect it to need any longer. So you actually crank down a little bit. Let's get a fork. Pick her up, move her over here to the plate. Pull out our little wooden steaks. We always staked it to death. Let's cut her right down the middle and see how it looks, huh? Oh man, look at that. Don't that look like some straight up food porn to you? Man, yeah. Hashtag food porn for sure. And I'm gonna tell you what, when you do cook and eat these like this, make sure that no one is standing too close to you, because every time you take a bite,
you're going to want to reach across the table.
that is so freaking good. Oh my gosh, that is so freaking good. Oh my gosh, that is so freaking good. That is unbelievable. See how that turns out? Oh, that is so freaking good. Oh. See, half them morels didn't even make it, but I only get to eat a couple more and then the rest of them go to my sister and the neighbor. But that's all for me. That is all for me. Well, hope you enjoyed this little segment. Hope you enjoyed this little segment of morel stuffed tenderloin. Telling you, that's dangerous stuff there. Make you reach across the table and smack your mom every time you take a bite.
That's when I knew you were, and we were on our way. Take one good time every single day. Take one good time every single day.